Yeah, and Alex, he showed a lot of boxing skill with nice long jab, great pacing as well, with his cardio really up to par and lasting him throughout the fight, really doing a lot. And what were like the main things you guys worked on in camp to get him ready for whatever Deji was to bring into the fight?
I just kept putting different looks in front of him. Uh, you know, um, Once he started to adjust or have an easier time, then time to switch it up and bring a new person in and give him a new puzzle to solve. So it's one of those things where I didn't allow him to get comfortable and being able to control situations. I wanted to put him in very uncomfortable situations purposely so that he would adjust and have that mindset of adjusting and just being prepared for whatever might come at him.
And with the fight, unfortunately, having some controversy in the end with a split decision that pretty much most people would agree that was definitely not close enough to warrant one judge scoring it for Deji and having it be a split decision. But of course, with some emotions being high and it being in Deji's hometown, which that could sometimes happen. What are your thoughts on the call and what was going through your mind when they announced the split decision? How did you have it kind of scored?
Well, we hear that term thrown around a lot, hometown decision, and it's kind of an unfortunate one in boxing, in my opinion. Uh, it ruins it for everybody, especially the boxers and the fans. Um, I don't know what was on that judge's mind that scored it for Deji or what he was watching. I know those guys were professionals, though, and in my mind, uh, that sort of thing needs to be reviewed. They need to take a good look at their guy, and maybe he's an older guy or something, or maybe he's somebody that's used to watching MMA. I don't know, but it's not the first time that something like that has happened.
Yeah.
Uh, it happens in boxing a lot, unfortunately. So they got to take a look at that. I will say though, there was one thing that may have contributed to the confusion or mishap. And I'll call it a mishap because I don't want to believe people were doing stuff like this on purpose. Um, we were in I believe we were in the red corner. We were in the blue corner, but they gave us red gloves. And Deji was in the red corner with black gloves. And sometimes, simple mistakes are made. Oh, he's the guy with the red gloves is the red corner. No, the guy with the black gloves is the red corner. So, I could see somebody making a mistake like that. And if you look at the scorecards, they'll have the names, but they also have like red corner, blue corner. So I don't know. I guess I'm making excuses for the guy, but I don't want to believe it was done intentionally or that there's corruption. So it's either that or incompetency. So, but that's for them to decide. But I think the right guy won, and that's good for us.
Yeah, even with that co-main event with FaZe Temperrr and King Kenny, there's a lot of controversy. Did you get the chance to watch that fight?
Yeah, yeah, we did. And yeah, I thought that was a clear win
Yeah.
for Temper, and that was unfortunate, and that just made us more determined to really have Alex put his stamp on it to make sure that that sort of thing didn't happen. So we had a conversation right before we went to the ring, like, hey man, we just saw what happened with this guy. That should have been a clear win. So let's make sure we don't make or leave this to question. It had to be, he had to deliver. So, and I thought he did.